Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a video for those of you girls out there, my brown skinned girls, that always make the mistake, and I am very guilty of doing it myself, of buying a nude lipstick only to find out that it does not suit your complexion at all, to the point where it either A, makes your skin somehow look darker and you just look weird, or you've got concealer mouth. We've all done it before. We swatch it on our hand in the shop, oh that looks pretty, go home and no. Or we order it online because it's described as a medium beige and you come home and it's more like this kind of beige and it just does not work. Now all the lipsticks I'm going to show you are nude lipsticks that I own that do not suit me at all. And I want to show you guys a way to change that so that you don't waste money, so that you can create your own tone that will match your own skin shade, and just how you can work with nude lipsticks in general. The lipstick I'm wearing right now, by the way, is from Sleek. It's the Matte Me Up Metallic in the shade Molten Topaz, which we will be removing in a moment. So let me just go through the ones that I have got with me, and then I have got lip liners for every single lipstick, and I'm going to show you guys how you can then make a lipstick match you perfectly so that you can then create your own perfect nude shade. So the lipsticks I'm going to show you, and what I tried to do was I tried to have like a variety of different price points as well, because I can't always expect everybody to be able to afford the same thing. So the first one I've got here is by Too Faced, and it is one of their Naturally Nudes lipsticks in the shade Birthday Suit. You guys should be so used to seeing this. I am in love with this. I have used it consistently since I bought it. However, it is just too pale for me to wear on its own. So that's one. Another one here that I've got is from Sleek Makeup. It's one of their Lip Shot Gloss Impacts, and it is in the shade Don't Ask. Another lip gloss that I've got is this one. Look at how pale that is. Pale. This is from Colourpop. It's from the I Love Serahi collection, and it's an ultra glossy lip in the shade Curvii. And a MAC lipstick. How many of you have got Peachstock? Let's be honest, many of you have got Peachstock, and a lot of you don't use it because you think it's just too light for you to wear. And then I've got one of the Huda Beauty Demi mattes in the shade Shiro. Another one which I don't wear ever on its own because it just washes me out and it just doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I am going to swatch them on my face for you guys live so you can see how it looks. I'm going to remove this off, and then you guys can then kind of emulate it. Remember, even if you don't have the same lipsticks or the same lip liners, everyone's got a brown lip liner somewhere, right? One brown lip liner is enough to change the colour of so many different lipsticks. Now, the reason why I have stuck to this nude is more like a caramel brownish sort of nude rather than pinky, orangey, other kind of pale nudes. I just wanted to stick to the standard colour that a lot of women of colour like to go for in having nude lips, but are on the caramel brown sort of side. Okay, lipstick is all off, so I thought let me start off with my favourite one first. So we're going to be using Too Faced's Naturally Nudes lipstick in Birthday Suit, and the lip liner that I'm going to use with this is Max Cork. This is a very cool toned brown, and it goes very nicely with this kind of medium cool to warm toned lipstick. I use this, I don't always use this lip liner with it, it's just an alternative. But this lipstick I tend to use with lots of different types of lip liners depending on the kind of look that I'm going for on that specific day. Now the trick is, depending on how intense you want the colour to be toned down, is to go in with a thick outline around the lips, and then to fill in the inside with the lipstick. Don't go over the lip line until the end. So I'm not sure if you can tell, because this is so pale on my lips you can barely see it, but it is there, trust me. So now I'm going to go in with this lipstick, and then I'm going to go over the outline with this again, smush my lips together and start to darken up the lipstick. But it won't darken it too much, but it'll still make it wearable. So as you can see, that was one very quick layer. And I'm just smushing my lips together. Now I'm going to increase the amount of lipstick that I've put on. Smushing my lips together so that the lip liner has now blended into the lipstick. From my point of view, this looks fine now. However, there are occasions where I still want to deepen it slightly, and then that's where you bring in the lip liner again. And I'm being very rough with it as well because it doesn't matter. So here you have it. You see how quick and easy that was to do as well. It looks like my lips but better. And again, it depends on your skin tone. If your skin tone is the same as mine, use something like Oak. Or if you're slightly darker, use a lip liner like Cork or Spice. I mean, MAC has got so many different types of brown lip liners, and there are more affordable ones out there by Sleek, by Revlon, by Maybelline, etc. So just kind of look around to see what you prefer. So this is probably one of the more paler ones that you're going to see me wearing, but I personally love it. On those days where I don't want to wear that much of a bright kind of look, this is what I tend to go for. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to use is the ones from Colourpop and the I Love Zarahi collection. Curvii Lippie Gloss along with Curvii Lippie Pencil. Now these two have been created specifically to use together. As you can see, the lip gloss is very, very, very pale. However, the lip liner, in contrast, is a very deep brown. And it has been made that way intentionally so that you can have, or anybody of any skin tone, can have the perfect nude lip by using the lip liner and mixing it with the lip gloss. On its own, this would only suit very, very, very fair people. But with this combination, it will suit everybody. And I love this combo. I use it a lot, especially because it's a lip gloss. And as you guys, if you guys know, I'm not a big fan of lip glosses because they bleed on me, because I've got big lips and they tend to bleed and make my lips look even bigger and look messy. But when it comes to nude lip glosses, I'm a big fan, because even if they do bleed, you can't really see because it's nude, right? Alright, so I'll leave it at that for now. As you can see, I look jokes. Now, blend together. And now, shift it around with the lip gloss, blending it into the lip liner. Now I think that looks perfectly fine. You can leave it at this. However, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more lip liner just to give it a little bit more definition and blend a little bit more into the pale shade. So that's the next one complete. If you guys can see, this one is slightly darker than the one that I showed you previously because the lip liner is slightly darker. However, the lip gloss itself was super, super pale. But now look at it. Actually goes really nicely with what I'm wearing today, which is from Zara, by the way, H&M earrings. So now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one, we are now going to go slightly deeper, still nude, and I'm going to be using Huda Beauty's Demi Matte Cream Lipstick in the shade Shiro, which is a very, very, very pale peach colour. And then the lip liner I'm going to use is MAC's Cork, which is a deep brown shade. So those two together will create a really beautiful peachy nude shade. So as you can see, that is a very thick brown line. So now let's go in with this. And again, like the other looks, try not to really go much over the lip liner up to the top of your lips or the bottom of your lips. Try to kind of focus in the middle and then you can blend it out. So now you should look like this. And then you start to blend. Now with no extra product, I'm going to blend into the lip line. So now it should look like this. And the reason why I said don't apply extra product is because then you will have too much lip gloss on and then it's more likely to bleed. So you can leave it like this, but I'm just going to add a little bit more definition. Very slightly, because this is obviously a very, very deep lip liner. Just make sure that the edges are blended around the lip liner. This is not 1991, and the whole look of having like a black lip line with your lipstick inside, it's not cute. Okay, let's now move on to MAC, good old MAC. Now the shade that I'm going to use is Peachstock, for those of you that have got Myth, Blankety. Those are really, really pale shades, but also very popular ones. you can do a similar sort of thing to this. The lip liner I'm going to use today is Revlon's Colorstay lip liner in the shade Nude. And as Peachstock is a peachy sort of colour, it will turn it into kind of a browny peach and make it a lot more wearable. Look at that. Don't it look awful? Awful. Alright, let's blend. Okay, now we've got to get the lip liner back out again. Okay, so this one is complete. I had to blend a little bit extra with this one because it is a satin lipstick. All the other ones I've shown you so far have been either glossy ones or they've been lip glosses. So ones which have got a thicker texture like matte lipsticks or satin ones by MAC, you need to do a little bit of extra blending, but in the end the result looks lovely. Okay, so the final lip combo I'm going to do for you guys is from Sleek Makeup. I'm going to use their Lip Shot Gloss Impact in the shade Don't Ask, and the lip liner I'm going to use is also from Sleek and it is called Locked Up Super Precise Lip Liner. As I said, now I need to just blend a little bit using the lip liner. And then just go in with a little bit more gloss. So this is the final look. The only other small pieces of advice that I could give you when you're trying to recreate or create a combo is to make sure that your lip liner, number one, isn't completely sharp. I don't know if you noticed on the last bit I was kind of rubbing quite a bit because I just sharpened it, and what happens is that when your lip pencil is very sharp, the line is very small. When you're trying to blend something into something else, you need to make sure that your line is quite thick, and that will only happen if you kind of get rid of that sharp nib to begin with. And also another tip to remember is that when you are blending a lip gloss or a lipstick into a lip liner, the colour can come off onto the wand or the tube of the lipstick itself, so make sure to wipe it off. Otherwise what will happen is a different kind of colour will start to get created and it's not quite how you want it to be. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful and helpful. Make sure that you like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.